Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. If you were passing me in the street, would anything about me catch your eye? If you said yes, you're wearing a microphone. That's a bit annoying. I'm off to Chelsea again. The skin clinic must be that good if I'm going there twice in a month, because I do not go to Southwest London, ever. I'm going back because they're like, I think you'd really benefit from microneedling. Loads of people, like every single person in my DM had a positive thing to say about microneedling and its effects. So I'm going back. Whew. But I need to get out of the flat as soon as possible because I am boiling. I feel like it's hot today. It's 8 degrees. I'll show you what I'm wearing actually. So I've got my little Weathervade bag, which is just, it's so thick, so it fits so much for what's still like a small handbag. This is a John Lewis coat. It was 80 quid in the sale. I got it ages ago. I doubt you'll be able to find it, but you might be able to find something similar. And then I've got this Zara jumper on, a little white Skims t-shirt underneath, and actually I will do a what I bought from Skims and kept video at some point. Abercrombie jeans. These are the mid-rise ones, always Curve Love, and they're like a straight jean. And then my burgundy Adidas Gazelles. Do you know what? I really don't want to go out in my suede trainers if it says it's going to rain. But you know what? These trainers are so comfortable. I might just risk it. I think I made it. I'm just speed walking down King's Road. There's a trader lane / I left it way too last minute. I was thinking I could come here for pancakes and coffee before. So many nice shops along the King's Road here though. I will get there in time and then maybe I'll get breakfast afterwards because I really fancy something yummy. I've got my numbing cream on, just signed my consent form, and I'm excited / nervous. Apparently it doesn't hurt. Okay, so microneedling done. I'm gonna get back on the tube now. Hopefully it's quite quiet, but it really didn't hurt, and apparently this is the reaction that we want to see. It's like my skin reacting to the treatment, and the reaction is good. It still feels very numb, and I have like a little aftercare kit and stuff that we've gone through with Ellie, who's just so nice. I'll put all the details below. So far so good, and I'll probably see you back at home. Everyone's gonna think I'm nuts. I'm just off on a hot girl walk today. It's Thursday, but it's basically like end of term. I'm going with a girlfriend called Juliet. We're going to Regent's Park just for like a little walk, maybe grab a coffee or a hot chocolate or something. I kind of want it to be a long walk, so I felt like wearing stuff that was appropriate for a longer walk. Got this Tala hoodie on, it's like a cropped one, and underneath just one of the Skims t-shirts and a Skims bra actually. The really comfy stretchy one that I have. Then my Lululemon Align leggings, which are just so comfy. Oh, my trainers. I want to show you these actually because I should probably talk a lot more about these than I do, but they're the Lululemon ones. And I like that they don't really have any noticeable branding. They have this on the back, but otherwise it just looks like a plain white trainer. I probably need to give these a wash actually. But I lift weights in these, I do cardio in these, like they are really an everything shoe. They're also super light. I think they're about £100, and they're my first time owning Lulu trainers, and I just thought they were really good. And then for coats, I've got 2 options. I kind of wanted to do like the all black look because I thought that would look cool, but then this is the Tala puffer, it's the 3-in-1 and it changes into a gilet. Or I've got my other Tala one, which is this slightly bigger But this is reversible, so like I've got 2 coats, but really I've got like 6 here. It's just really impressive, and they are some of my favourite coats at the moment. But I'm thinking of wearing the green one just because then it like covers my bum, and my bum was cold earlier because yeah, this black one is just like a bit more cropped. So this is the green one. This is a size large. I usually take an XL in Tala, but like look how much extra space there is. So I'd size down 1, if not 2. I've been wearing this so much, and I love how big the pockets are. I've ended up going food shopping, and you know when you go into a shop and you don't bring a bag, you're like, I'm not going to get that much stuff, and you end up getting more stuff. And I was able to put it all in here. Plus they have the reversible side of the coat, which has massive pockets as well. It's just a really handy coat, and you can see it's a bit more long line than the other one. And I like the pale grey hoodie as well. It's the neighbours sweeping. Then this is the 3-in-1 puffer, which is just more chunky. It looks like this, but yeah, it's cropped, so can you see how I might get a little bit cold? Maybe a bit hot up here, but a bit cold down here. So I think I probably will go for that one. And maybe I need to take some gloves as well. But this is still a cool jacket, and I've been wearing it out and about. It's lots, it just makes you feel like a warm little steamed dumpling. Just got to the outer circle. It's a little bit loud, apologies, by Regent's Park. Very beautiful buildings, and just walking up to see Juliet. I'll be there in a couple of minutes. Bear with me, I will be walking up a hill. Seems the quietest place, although I do have my new mic. Yeah, so hopefully that's fine. I'm off for a really exciting visit, actually. I'm off to a place called Floatworks, and you go into a pod. It's filled with, I'm going to say half a kilogram or 500 kilograms, a lot, half a ton of like Epsom salts, so you float, and it's body temperature, the water, so you can't feel whether like you're in or out of the water, and the whole thing is like a relaxation type of thing. But I'm really excited to try it. It's actually recommended to me by my therapist, so I thought we could give it a go and see if it's fun. Sounds very me. I feel like it's a very steep hill. So yeah, if this is accidentally turning into a wellness vlog, I do apologise. But that's a bit of me, and it's before Christmas, so it feels like the right time to be pouring into your own cup. My hair looks horrific today, totally saved by a black cap. Like, I don't really wear caps as much as I should, but my hair looks good now. Frizzy on the top, but yeah, I'll probably speak to you at Floatworks. I am so excited for some relaxation and just to try something new. Like, I really love new experiences. And I have to go for a shower, and Would I go back? No. I think you should 100% do it though, just because it's something a little bit different, and I think that's as close to being in a birthing pool as I'll ever be. I can feel the salt still on my body. You have a private shower afterwards, with shampoo and conditioner and hair wash, but I can still feel it on my body, and it's not the nicest. It's 3 o'clock, haven't eaten yet, so I'm just thinking about food, and I was whilst I was in the pool as well. Don't go hungry. But yeah, really weird, very difficult to like completely disconnect, but that's me. And like my current meditations are about 10 minutes long, so I knew I'd gonna struggle with an hour, but go and do it because like it is weird and such a unique experience. If a mukbang is just you going through your typical order for something, I would like to offer my Joe and the Juice mukbang to you. It's freezing outside, it's snowing, so I just walked to Joe and the Juice because I guess this is my little celebration of my morning. And my morning was my very final scan in my ectopic story. We had the final chapter today and it's pretty much all good. So I'm excited for that. I say pretty much just because I've got an ovarian cyst, which is not small, but not absolutely massive, and won't ever go away by itself. So TBC on that. But I've got, let me show you my Joe and the Juice mukbang. This is the same every single time. This is the Go Away Doc juice. So it's carrot, apple and ginger. This one's quite watery and quite sweet, probably neither of which are good for me, but it's tasty. Obviously a spicy tuna. I get it, I totally get it. I probably tried this 18 months ago and it's the only sandwich I've ever had from Joe and the Juice. So if there is a better one, which I doubt it, do let me know. I feel like I could also try there's like a pesto mozzarella tomato one. I feel like I could give that a go as well. And I've actually also just done a food shop. I've bought some Rivitas and I saw somebody do like chopped up tomatoes with mozzarella on it, a bit like a Rivita pizza. I feel like you could put pesto on that, it would be quite tasty. So I'll probably do that tomorrow for lunch actually. And then I got the Joe and the Juice chocolate muffin. It is so nice. And you should try it. But spicy tuna, if you haven't, if you're not like a TikToker, I think if people are on TikTok, they know about spicy tuna, but if they're not, then they won't. And I think even people are like, oh, I'm not mad about tuna. I'm like, I'm not mad about tuna either. I have it just as like one of my protein sources, but this is good. And you know what I was thinking? I could get the avocado, tomato, pesto, what are those spicy things called? Jalapenos. The tuna, that you could put that in a sweet potato, couldn't you? I think that would be really nice as well. You could do that from home. So the last time I would have spoken to you would have been post my salt water thing experience. What was it called? Like a water therapy? I can't remember. It seems like a long time ago now. I didn't do any content or vlog over Christmas or anything. I just wanted to take a proper break. I pretty much had 3 weeks off social. Like I haven't done any work. I really haven't done any organic content. I just completely switched off. Partly I think because I knew that the beginning of January was gonna be a bit heavy. And now that I feel like I'm through that, I'm looking forward to work and looking forward to the new year. I've been exercising quite a bit. I went to the Soho House White City gym, which is like, maybe I've said it before, but it's the most intimidating gym that you can ever go into. Just like loads of people know what they're doing. There's lots of big muscly men who dominate the weights area. And there's me and like maybe one other woman, but even last week I was the only girl in there. So it takes a lot of confidence to just go in and bench the bar, press the bar. Is that what you would say? Yeah. So I did that, really proud of myself, was aching for days. Pilates back on it, Pelotons, I've done a couple of those, really just great for my mental health as well. Kendall Tool, I fancy so much. Again, I've probably said this before, I am just like, I don't have that much going on in my life, right? So I will repeat the same stuff over and over again. And Kendall, I just fancy her so much, and it's so easy to do the class when you fancy your instructor. I should probably genuinely try some others. I also really like Leanne and Robin as well. Robin always makes me cry, and even at the end of every Kendall class, she says, like, baby, they can knock you down, but they can't knock you out. And it always makes you emotional, like, what? I'm getting emotional even saying it now. And Robin's, like, I'd say slightly more like spiritual. And I think because I'm moody and British, sometimes I need that American energy to like pump me up and I guess just be more like extrovert and a bigger character than I am. So it's nice to work out to that energy. But yeah, Robin and Kendall always seem to like make me cry a little bit. They just say quite profound things that make you really proud of who you are. I got Peloton ad I was gonna say in Jan, it's Jan now, but that's really exciting, really cool, great brand alignment, and so excited to film that. I want to do a really good job on that. But consider yourself caught up. I had a very quiet Christmas. New Year's was quiet as well. We just went down to our friends in Winchester who have a new puppy, so we did like dog walks, no alcohol, not a drop. I was even going to try and do like dry January pretty much, but accidentally had a glass of champagne on Saturday whilst making a toast, and so ended up drinking that glass, but that's basically nothing. And yeah, just settling back into London life, ad life, work life now, and hopefully 2024 is going to be a good year. Hello, I'm off to the gym and I've got a nice outfit on, and I think finding curve stuff for the gym that looks good, that works, is really important. So it's the coldest today it has been, it's -3. This is from Sea Salt Cornwall, and it's like long enough to cover your bum, has fleece lined pockets, so every time my hands are in here, even if I don't have gloves, they're not actually cold. It's lightweight, I love the colour, it goes with loads of outfits. And it has a hood, which can also like fold into just a collar, if you just want the collar look. It's been raining a lot, so I've been wearing it. It's very warm, it's very good. And then underneath, this is just like a thermal layer whilst I walk to the tube. So I'll just take this off. Although this is one of my most worn tops, it's from Stripe and Stare. Then I've got my Tala top on. I've actually just tucked it up, like, and you cannot tell, like, it's such seamless fabric that you can't tell that it's tucked. Oh, it's a little bit more of like a longer line, but both work. It has a built-in bra, so I probably wouldn't run in this, but I would do weights in it, which is what I'm doing today. So it's like a built-in bra here with the top, and it's this marl grey colour, and it's really soft and really just feels like smoothing. It feels very kind of Skims-ish actually. And my Lululemon Align leggings. I'd really recommend these if you're curvy and you don't like compression, because the issue with compression, which a lot of fitness stuff is it essentially displaces my fat. So it doesn't sculpt, shapewear's a bit the same, it doesn't sculpt, it just like gives me like a really small waist and then like loads of back fat, or just, like a lot of compression stuff doesn't really work that well on me. Some stuff does, a lot of stuff doesn't. So these are the just like black leggings, they're really good. And then my trainers, I wear these all the time. They're Lululemon as well. I can link all this stuff below if you like. And then I'm gonna take quite a lot actually. I might show you what's in my gym bag if you want to see, because it's a bit like when I travel, I build up Notion lists of everything that I need, and they're really exhaustive, if that's the right word. And I fall back to them every single time, and it's little things like take off my ring, like all the information is there. So yeah, big adenola bag, which is new. My headphones are the Sony XM5 or MX5, they're good. And then I've just got loads of bits in here, which I'll show you. It's like a change of outfit. Flip-flops, swimmers, and then like a toiletries bag, razor, exfoliating gloves, loads of stuff in there, but it's still quite light. So yeah, I'm gonna head off to the gym. I can't remember if I said which gym I go to, but it's really intimidating. And I do like I will go to the gym for weights. If I was doing cardio, I'd just stay on the Peloton. I did an ad for Peloton last week actually, by the way. And if you haven't seen it, it's on my Instagram. I'm just so pleased with the quality. Like, I worked so hard on making the production as good as it can be. And it's weirdly just got me back into using the Peloton a lot more. And I did an arms class on it and my arms are still hurt. But I think today I'm gonna do maybe like a little bit of a full body. Yeah, it's a very intimidating gym and I'm like the only girl in the weight section. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I think most gyms are like that probably. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a full body, bit of arms, bit of legs, bit of glutes, and maybe keep it to like 6 exercises, but playing around with the weights a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'll be honest, I'm stalling. Not procrastinating, I'm stalling because, yeah, I feel comfortable enough to say this. I call up the gym quite often with different voices. Sometimes if I feel like I've spoken to the person before and I'm like, when is the quietest time to go to the gym? Gyms are so much better when they are not that busy. Maybe I need to join a bit more of like a mainstream gym. Do you know where I'd actually love to join? Third Space. Let me know if you have any, because like I think I do like a bougie gym, but to be honest, I will take a less bougie gym that is less busy. Maybe I need to switch up my gyms this year. I'm not really sure. Who knows? But yeah, let me know if you go to Third Space and it's like not busy in off-peak hours, because that would be really interesting. Even though it's really spenny. We'll see, because it might be worth it. I think I'm going to get to the gym for 2:30 today, but it involves me stalling, so I'm watching a bit of Sophia and Chinzia. Good morning. I've got what I call like a fancy breakfast, just because I know it's quite expensive. We don't eat it every morning, but what I'm trying to be more aware of is my protein and fats, particularly at the beginning of the day. So I'll show you what I've got. 2 fried eggs, piece of sourdough with avocado spread and some smoked salmon. And the reason why I've done that is because it's just filling. I've got an LTK meeting today with my LTK manager, which is exciting. We just get along really well, and it will be like strategy based and about like sales and 2024 strat and stuff, so that'll be really nice. And the avocado spread, by the way. One thing I'm trying to be more aware of, so protein and fats, but also just having stuff that is as non-processed as possible. Even if that means it contains sugar, like honey or something, just, I don't have too much processed food, I don't think, so I want to continue that. And I was looking on the ingredients list, and I find buying avocados such a faff, because it's like they're not ripe when you want and they go off really quickly and you only need half sometimes. So I looked at this, it's the Tesco smashed avocado, and the ingredients are 95% avocado, and then the other 5% is lime juice, not from concentrate, and salt. So I just spread it on my toast like butter. Well, instead of butter actually, just to use it as like a fatty spread. So that's my breakfast for the morning, and it is the most beautiful morning. We keep getting these bright blue skies and sun, and we've got a dog staying with us at the moment. So we went for a really nice, very cold, -4, like London doesn't really get much colder than that, walk this morning, and Regent's Canal was frozen over. And it's just really sweet, but it's very pretty outside. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast in the morning sun. Just did my eyebrows. I think you would have seen this in my last vlog or the one before, but I use the Just for Men beard dye because it lasts so much longer than any female brow dye, and I think I found this on TikTok. But they're looking a bit wonky at the moment. They're just looking so rubbish. I can put makeup on them and make them really good, but without help, they're just so uneven and start weird. You can see I've got like a little bit, I've gone outside the lines really, so it'll look a bit weird until I've got any makeup on. I decided to have a breakfast dessert because I baked the, Just Roll pan au chocolat, and if you don't, just put them in your basket next time. You get to make your own pan au chocolat not from scratch. It comes with like a pre-rolled pastry like they do. And they make 6, so I had 3 yesterday. I'm going to have another 2 today. But I do have a lunch with my LTK manager at, well, we're meeting at 1, which means we're probably not going to be eating until 1:30. So what's the time now? 10:10. So I might not have a big lunch then. I might not be super hungry. I might get a salad or something. We will see. I'm going to get the pasta, aren't I? I need to do a bit of makeup and then get an outfit together, and then I'll head. I've just popped these in the microwave actually. They are like, let me show you. And they're not the biggest thing in the world, so I feel like you can have a couple. I think it's the cold weather, but I'm just enjoying my food so much at the moment. My genuine, I don't even need 3. I can give you the top 2 things in my life. Number 1 is food. Number 2 is lying down. Like, both of them soothe my soul. If I'm lying down, I can do anything. I'm the happiest person. I've never really heard anybody say that out loud, but hopefully there are some people that understand it. Even sit in a computer chair, standing up is my worst. But sitting in a computer chair or standing up, like, I'm just constantly unhappy until I'm lying down. Benefit brow setter. Than any pencil, I've got this Benefit Archery one, looking a little bit better. Bobbi Brown face base, so nice. Great primer. Makes your feels like a moisturizer. Really makes your makeup stay on. Makes such a difference to longevity with foundation. If I just raw dog foundation on my face, it doesn't work. Foundation Hourglass. This is the colour 9, and I got it because it's Hailey Bieber's colour, and I'm sad. The Lancome concealer that looks like this. It is so damn good. I'm actually going to put it everywhere just because that foundation is so light, or like light coverage. Charlotte Tilbury powder. I learned that this is #1 best-selling product from CT. I'm pretty sure that's correct. That's the label that it had next to it on Space NK. Or maybe it's one of Space NK's best-selling products. It's so good. For me, it is my #1 Charlotte Tilbury product, tied with the iconic nude lip liner, which I tried to buy the other day, but is sold out. I was watching a Mollie May vlog the other day. I've actually got a new one to watch. I'm really excited about it. But she made me fall back in love with Hoola bronzer, which I've got in this palette. In the crease, we have really similar eye shape and eye colour, so I think that just works well. It's not contour shade, it's a lot warmer, so it's just nice. It's the best, I think it's the best colour I've ever used on my eyes, and it's really simple and neutral and lasts forever. Maybelline Sky High. I wasn't 100% sure when I started using this, but it's more like the one that I reach for now. It actually does lengthen so much. I have tiny eyelashes, so you're not going to be impressed, but we're looking at percentage change rather than final result, because I'm sure lots of other people have better results than I do. What do you think of that? Rare Beauty in the colour Encourage. Finished off with some of this truffle spray from Dalba, and it's incredible. It just gives you like hyper real skin, HD glowy skin. I'll powder it down before I go, add a lip liner, add some perfume, and I think I'm gonna get into an outfit now just because I'm feeling like a bit of a slob in sweats at 10:30. Let me show you my outfit. Popped in a couple of hoops using my favourite, and so many of you have bought this because of me, and thanks, because it's not cheap and there's no way of knowing it's good other than just trusting my judgment, but it's the Teint Noir Vert Neuf by Le Labo. It's just glorious. I think it smells like velvet in a way, like if I could put an object to the smell velvet, it's like luxe, it's deep, there is depth, like it's got a couple of levels to it, glorious. I'm wearing an old Zara blazer and it's really nice and oversized on me, which is a rarity. Uniqlo cashmere roll neck. This was in my top 10 purchases of LTK 2023. And when I say my purchases, I really mean yours, because the data is from most purchased by my audience. They're about 80, 90 quid for 100% cashmere, which is pretty good. I've got two and I've worn them for years. Then I've got, I think this is like a really old Topshop belt, Abercrombie Curve Love jeans that you won't be able to see. They're quite loose, they're too loose. I checked and they're a size, my white Converse, I checked and they're a size 33 waist, which is a size 18, which is the regular size that I get. But I mean, I can fit a whole fist down there. Not that I will today, but there's just too much room, and I actually don't know why. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is my outfit for the day. Copied it off someone called Hodge from Sheerlux. I actually worked with her on a shoot. So yeah, I love all the Sheerlux socials. I think they're really, really good. But I saw this outfit, took a screenshot, and I was like, I think I can recreate it. What else am I gonna do now? Oh, I've just taken a reel, so I'm gonna sit down, edit that, take this off. It's actually quite warm. Look at my skin. The colour looks really great. Like, it's a grey day. Do you know what? This is one of the things I love about YouTube. I've just shot an ad. It's what's on my skin now, actually, which is why it looks like I've just had a facial. It is so good. The Youth Bomb from Beauty Pie, I've just put it back in its packaging. But it's the 360 Radiance Concentrate. This isn't an ad, but I just, like, if you want to know, this is what it is. Look, and it just feels plump and lovely as well. I can't wait to use this more. It's Radiance Concentrate. I have, do you know what? I'll probably put it in the description if you want it. 60 days free trial for a Beauty Pie membership, because you know normally you need to pay for the membership to access the member prices for these incredible products. Sorry, this does sound like an ad, and it's just not. Maybe I'm in ad mode, but yeah, I'll pop it down if you want it, and it's just made my skin look so good. I'm gonna go makeup free today. I've done my brows, but otherwise, yeah, it looks a bit grey, doesn't it? But my whole point being, tangents, it's just like when I shot, you couldn't see the mess over here, but now you can. But I wanted to come on to say, I'm really enjoying vlogging, which feels great because it just feels more frictionless with this camera. I feel like maybe I'm getting into the mode a little bit more, kind of just happy with what I'm showing you and not feeling inadequate, because for me, like, I don't have kids, we don't have dogs. BRB, actually come back to that point about dogs. Like, I live in a nice place, but it's not like all the country kind of YouTubers we see. Anyway, my point is that I feel like sometimes I don't have that much to show, but
I'm happy showing the mundane. If you're happy watching it, what I eat for breakfast. And do you know what? I'm actually going to do an H&M haul next, I think, because I haven't in so long, and I think if you know what to buy from them, you can buy some seriously good stuff. Like for me, they are, okay, I feel like I'm going on a tangent, I don't want to get too much into it, but it's like price versus quality, like they are the biggest stretch in terms of value for money. Don't get me wrong, like it can be a bit hit and miss, but I feel like I can pick good stuff. But just back to the dog quickly, you can just see down there, there's Rupert. But he's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, and he's, yeah, resting in a basket. So that's sweet. We've got him for a couple of nights. But anyway, I was ultimately coming on to say, sign off the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know any feedback down below, positive or negative. I'll cry about the negative stuff, but the positive will really mean a lot to me. But anyway, we're all about improving. So thank you for watching my vlog. I'll see you in the next one, and I'd like to do one every 2 weeks. Let me know if that's how to look at the glow. I look plastic. See you in the next vlog, and stay well. Bye.